I mean, they have to, right? It's not even a matter of it's a game, so we have to win it. No, no, no. It's about the fact that we have a reputation, a bad reputation. Yoguti, we lose against lower division side. But now, I have a confidence Uguti Chiefs will crush Casric Stars FC, and we'll talk about how in this video. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Bilo, I'm your host. This is Weapons Meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. I'm a Khosi Football Club, and in today's video we are previewing the Nedbank Cup match between Kaizer Chiefs and Casric Stars FC. And what's interesting about the game before we talk about all the other things is the fact that Shepard mentioned Uguti, we have Usfama Nomilazi who are currently playing for Casric Stars on loan from Chiefs. And that basically means Chiefs have been actually watching Casric Stars play. But what I like about Shepard, what he mentioned is that he said the main thing is us. And we've been saying this over and over and over and over again this season. Guti, Chiefs doesn't lose games or hasn't lost games this season because the opponent was too good. No. Chiefs has lost the games, all the games that we've lost, all the games that we've dropped. We've dropped those points because we were the ones who were playing dude in Tengeko. But whenever Chiefs has shown up in this season, then we've seen our results. So if one person can say, we can just give me evidence or to know this team just outshined you. Not a single game. I've watched all the Kaizer Chiefs games this season and I've made a match reaction to those games, match preview to those games. I know with every single game that Chiefs showed up, every single game that Chiefs minimized the mistakes that they made, we always won those games, right? But every game that we made a mistake, we ended up losing that game or drawing that game or dropping some points in some capacity. But whenever the team showed up, we did well. So it's the same thing tomorrow, Guti. This is not about Casric Stars showing up and surprising Chiefs. No, this has everything to do with Guti Chiefs Igubi. And Shepard also added Guti, it's also about the mentality of our players. I mean, someone was talking about Guti, why have we failed to beat Amazulu 4 times? I mean, 4 times in one season. And I said the problem with us, Guti, the matches that we've lost them because we won them before we even played them. And in other cases where we actually didn't even win the games before playing them, we got into the game and then the game was too easy for us and then we're like, it's too easy. And then we end up losing that game. Because in mentality abadlali, oh no, this game is too easy, or we have scored a goal, so this match is going to be too easy for us. But I have a confidence in this game, in this cup competition, the 2 games that Chiefs has shown up this season so far, like extremely well. Pietermaritzburg, I know we played against fewer men. I know. Chiefs doesn't score against 10 men. I know. But look at the determination from minute 1 until minute 120. Look at how Chiefs were there throughout, because it's not like this is new. It's difficult to play against 10 men. It's a known thing. Sometimes vele kukhona Chiefs have been poor. But I will say this, good Nedbank Cup, that's where they showed up and they played with determination. Remember when we played against Stellenbosch, Craven Cottage? No, not a Craven Cottage, can't Fulham at Danny Craven Stadium. That same game where Dupree came out and equalized. Again, in that game, Chiefs was on it. So I see with economy mentality a cup competition. Yes, I know Amazulu, they then went and did what they did. But I am one who's going to believe and be positive about this team. I mean, there's a lot that is being said that's negative about our team. So I just want to stop being negative and say for once, I am going to trust these players, Guti. They've learned their lesson. They know, Guti, this is their last chance. And the fact that we've been doing this, we've been losing to lower division side, will be an added incentive, Guti. No, we are not losing. Not this time. Not yet, Uhuru. No, we are not doing it. If you're enjoying this video, by the way, please do like the video. Please do like it. And also, if you're watching this channel for the first time, this is Weapons Meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. If you're interested in that content or you just talk about Kaizer Chiefs, subscribe. Just subscribe. Just take 1 second. Thank you. Okay, now let's move on to the fact that the Casric Stars are also not just going to say, oh no, we are big fans of Chiefs and we are going to come here and respect you. No, they won't. In fact, AMA teams that have won against any big team, it's because they come with the element of surprise and say, wow, yes, right? And if Casric comes, the Chiefs with that mentality, ukuthi, let's surprise them, let's do something that they're not expecting, then the Chiefs might be in trouble. However, i-Chiefs angiyiboni iba kuleyo ndawo where they can be surprised because we have uDove Nongezane who have developed a very good partnership. Ama-fullback sethu, I said this about Hlantu ukuthi he's gonna give you a 5 out of 10 performance. Maybe he's gonna be solid enough at the back, and you have Kwinika who's now playing better as a right back. You have established double pivots, Stebe Nomati. Yes, I'm not 100% happy with it, but it works, right? It works. It does what we want them to do at this point. You have Umtu who's picking up form really well. The thing is, ilapha phambili ukuthi how is Chiefs going to line up? We know Pimenyimana is going to start as a number 9 because Usael is also injured. Utoli then mains Utoli, pushes to the right wing, and then we left wing. I would ask and beg because Utupri is injured. Uguti, please coach, since you are hesitating on benching Uhlanti for Umashiane, which people will explain by saying Umashiane is not that good going back, I would then say, okay, fine. Kubeka kudlalisa uHlanti as a left back, but can you play Umashiane as a left wing? Because this is what will happen, right? Usakhota, we know Guti struggles to get through defenders these days because they know what he's going to do. But to Mashiane, the fact that his left foot is so educated, he can pick a pass. And then we can see Uguti aerial balls when we get to the final third. Then we can see usefulness ka Caleb in the area. I'm talking good about Caleb Uguti. We can, because I saw another comment, by the way, that said, oh, he's key into getting Caleb to play well. I think for once, if he's given aerial balls, I know he's struggled before, but we're turning a new leaf. Let's see what's going to happen if he's played in that position, if he's provided aerial balls by someone who can pick those passes. And if it doesn't work, obviously, we go back to bringing in someone else who's going to play in that position. Because we can even go as far as playing Mtu as the left winger if Kugutu Mashane doesn't play. Mtu as the left wing, bring in Uhadebe as the number 10 because that boy came in and he performed pretty decent in my opinion, because we know Ututuba is not going to play. He might come in second half, but he's not going to start the game. So Mina, those are my two options. If Umashane doesn't play as a left winger, then just play Ulokunja, just play Uhadebe as a 10, play Umtu as a winger, because Umtu is going to come wide and then start taking people on. And if he's playing wide also Umtu, there's an advantage Uguti. He has more space to take on defenders, and then he can also always drift into midfield, and then they can just exchange positions Beno Sabeno. So that could work for Chiefs. And I'm not worried so much about the back for us, because for the past two games we've played and kept a clean sheet, and that's promising, right? And the keeper is doing very well. What would be a concern is just the fact that Casric Nabo, in their last 5 games, they won 1 game 2-1, and then they drew 3 games 1-1, which means they know how to keep the door closed at the back, which is why I'm saying if you're not bringing in umuntu ozophasa amabhola equality into the box, then bring in someone who's very technical like Uhadebe, who's going to be able to pick those defensive splitting passes. I see Chiefs winning. I want Chiefs to win. I know maybe people are saying, uchacha my feelings. It's fine. Uchacha my feelings. I'm a fan, but at this time, I'm just going to trust in mentality about Lalbetu, because if we have the right mentality, we are going to win this game as we have won other games in the season. What do you think about the game? Give me your match predictions. Who do you think will be the key player? Let me know down in the comment section below. I will see you on the next one. And until next time, remember, equals al pelo moya.